right. Well, that was my Raptors chant. So, welcome everyone. You are tuned in to the best vlog on YouTube, Big Mike's blog. I'm your humble host, Big Mike, coming to you from my beautiful home in Toronto, Canada, home of the 2019 NBA champion Toronto motherfucking Raptors, baby. We did it. We won. Um, there's the city is like buzzing. Like I think there's some people that are still in shock that we won. There's still it's an amazing time in the city right now. Everyone is talking about the game like it hasn't. No one is like I was out for dinner with my girlfriend actually not too long ago, and everyone was talking about the game. I think everyone is still so happy and proud of the team that we won. Before I get into anything more, I want to say shout out to the Golden State Warriors. They're a great team. They're actually my second favorite team in the league, despite everyone's hatred of them. I send my prayers out to Kevin Durant, to Klay Thompson. Both of them had devastating injuries over the past 3 days, so send my wishes to them. Love those guys. Great players, hard workers. I hope they come back stronger and better than ever. But right now, this is Toronto's time. Like I said in my last vlog about before the finals actually started, you know, my whole mindset going into these finals was I wasn't satisfied with us just getting there. I wanted us to actually win. And the fact that we actually won, as much as I felt like we were the better team at that time, and as much as I felt like we matched up with Golden State, and as much as I felt like we had a good shot of beating them, there's always that, seed of doubt, you know what I'm saying? And game one really clinched it for me because the way they played so confidently, so cohesively together as a team. And after that, I kind of felt like, okay, we got this. And, game two kind of got away from them in the third quarter. Game three was tough, but we got it. We won that game. Game four was pretty good. We won that game handedly. Game five just crushed my soul that game. So I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm not going to lie. I actually did not watch a single minute of the game last night live, on TV. I didn't actually watch it. I have seen clips of it. I've seen a lot of the highlights of the games and gotten takes on what happened and all that stuff, so I do have enough of insight of how the game played out, but my nerves couldn't take it. After game five, I was so dejected, and it was just such a deflating loss that I just could not watch game six. As much as I wanted to, I was like, I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to, so I would rather just, so I went to sleep, and I woke up around 12 midnight, and something told me to wake up, and then I saw my girl that texted me, and she texted me like the trophy emoji. So I'm like, did Toronto win? So then I'm looking at like Bleacher Report, and I'm seeing that Bleacher Report we won, and then I'm hearing horns. I'm hearing like people honking their horns outside and yelling, and then I turn it on to the sports channels, and the Raptors won, and I was like, oh my God, my fucking God, I can't believe we won. I didn't go to bed till like 3-4 in the morning last night, and I ended up going to work. Most of my friends got the day off or didn't go to work. Good for them. The city was buzzing. Apparently my boss told me that people were partying downtown until 6 in the morning, which is great. You know what I'm saying? Like, this city deserves it. This country deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't had a champion of any kind in the 4 major sports since the Montreal Canadiens in '93. You know what I'm saying? That's the last team to win any type of, in the 4 major sports. I'm talking about Canadians. So, in the Raptors, and like I said, in Toronto, especially, like the last championship we had, I mean, shout out to TFC, they won the MLS Cup, but like I'm talking about the 4 major sports. The last championship we won was in baseball in like '92. I was like 8 years old. So, I mean, I never thought in my lifetime, like I said before, that we would actually get to the finals. I jokingly said with my friends, I said, the day we get to the finals will be the day that I'm on my deathbed and I take my last breath on this planet, and we'd actually get into the finals. I never thought in my life that we'd actually get there. Like I root hard for my team. I love the Raptors. I've supported them. But again, I never thought we'd actually get here. So the fact that we are actually champions is amazing. I know the American media, some of them are giving us credit or like backhanded credit, you know what I'm saying? But and I'm not surprised, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen people say, well, the Raptors are a great team, but the Warriors were depleted and that's why they won. And while I'm not saying that that's not true, I just don't believe that the Warriors could have beaten us. Part of it's Homer and being a fan, and part of it's just seeing the way the season played out, seeing the way the playoffs played out, and seeing the way the Raptors played throughout the playoffs. I just don't believe that the Warriors could have beat us in a 7-game series. I just felt like the Raptors are so unflappable, and the way we just, even if we were down by like 15 points, we stayed composed, and I just felt like we matched up well with Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously KD, if KD played, that would have been a harder, matchup. But I mean, I had confidence too that we would have won the series as well because we beat them. We beat them twice in Golden State and at home. You know what I'm saying? So even though Kevin Durant had 51 points, we still beat them. So for me, that gave me confidence, thinking, you know what, if we have to play these guys in the finals, we can beat this team. We're capable of beating this team. We just got to be able to be locked in, not be afraid, and just ball out. And Kawhi, Finals MVP, balled out, was amazing. Van Vliet was great. Like the team itself just gelled, and they played really well together. I know Skip Bayless is probably like had a heart attack last night and was just livid because his worst nightmare was realized. That the same player that Skip Bayless has basically bashed and shit talked for a better part of a year, who left his beloved Spurs, came to Toronto of all cities and guided the team to the NBA Finals. And I mean, there's talk of like people saying, is Kawhi the best player in the league? Is Kawhi, like Kawhi made history. Kawhi is the only player in NBA history to win Finals MVP for two different conferences for two different teams. Like that's, and Kawhi's so confident and just, but he's a quiet confidence, and even my girlfriend actually like started looking up, reading up on him, and actually started to really develop respect for him and actually really likes him now because she got to see how he talks and his demeanor and the way he is. He's always even keel. And, it's been great to see, you know what I'm saying? And, like I said, I mean, the city was buzzing. The city deserves it. I'm just like, I'm doing this vlog just on the off the cuff. I normally have this planned out of what I'm gonna say, but I'm just so happy for the city. Like I said before in previous vlogs, like this city was ranked the worst sports town in 2011. Okay, the Toronto Raptors were very painful to watch, like painful. Like I remember I went to the Jordan store and I was talking to two of the guys there. And one of the guys that asked me, do you think that, what do you think of their chances? I'm like, I think that they could beat them, the Warriors. And he said, did you ever think that the Raptors would get to the finals? I said, hell no. And I said, listen, we were like rated the worst sports league, or worst sports town out of all the 4 major sports. Like the Raptors in 2011, 2010 were painful to watch. Like it was hard to watch those games as a Raptors fan because the likelihood is they were going to lose that game because the team just was not good. And 8 years later, we're champions. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I saw people hating on like and saying all a bunch of shit like, oh, the Raptors only won because LeBron wasn't there. The Warriors were, they want to say, oh, the Raptors won, but it's an asterisk. Well, to all those haters and bitch ass niggas and all those pussy ass dudes out there talking crazy shit, let me leave you with some food for thought. Let me ask you this question, and then you can comment and say all your other shit after that. So with the 88 Pistons, who won the NBA Finals, when Byron Scott tore up his leg and couldn't play, and when Magic Johnson was hurt and injured, and yet Detroit won the finals, is there an asterisk on that one? Is there an asterisk on that championship? Okay. Some more food for thought for you. In 2015, the beginning of the Golden State run, Golden State's first championship. Kyrie got injured. Kevin Love was out of the playoffs. There was basically LeBron versus Golden State, and Golden State won that championship. Does anyone put an asterisk on that one? Even better, even recent, 3 years ago, Draymond got suspended. And people universally say, and I don't even agree with this, that if Draymond played in that, didn't get suspended, that Golden State would have won in 2016. I don't personally think they would have, but whatever. Is there an asterisk on Cleveland's title? Do people say, oh, Cleveland, 2016 NBA champs, but only won the championship because Draymond Green got suspended? So if you're not putting an asterisk on any of those titles or any titles before that, don't put an asterisk on ours. And if you are going to put an asterisk on our title, only thing I want you to do first and foremost is call us champs first. You want to say anything after that, I don't give a shit. But call us champions, because that's what we are. Okay? The city deserves it. The Raptors deserve it. Hopefully Masai stays. I've heard rumors that, the Washington Wizards are offering him like $10 million and ownership stake in the franchise to leave Toronto, even though he has like a 2-year deal. And, I think for Kawhi to stay, Masai has to stay. If Masai leaves, then Kawhi will leave. And personally, I would love to see Kawhi stay because I would love to see kind of what this team could be if he stays. But I can say this honestly, if he decides to leave, which I hope he doesn't, but if he decides to leave, I got no beef with him. Because at the end of the day, he came here for a year and he did what he was supposed to do. He played, he didn't complain, and he balled out and he won us a championship. And at the end of the day, that's the bottom line of all of this. He won us a chip. So as much as we want him to stay and we've welcomed him here, and if he does stay here, he could be like historical here. If he decides to leave, Kawhi, got no beef. Wish you all the best. But I hope you do stay because I think we can create something magical here. And on that note, this is Bigmike signing off. I want to thank you guys for watching and continuously watching. I wish you all the best. Go Raptors, go! I'm looking forward to the next season. The parade is on Monday at 10 a.m. I don't know where it is, but I'm sure it's going to be lit. I can't go because I have work and responsibilities. But everyone who goes out there and parties, stay safe, stay blessed, keep doing your thing. And I will see you guys another time and hit y'all with another vlog. But before I go, I have to do this for all the haters out there because I know all those salty American fans who are hating on Toronto, thinks Toronto's a piece of shit and is cold and all we're known for is Drake and igloos and Canadian bacon and hockey and all this shit. I got one thing for you guys, so just hold on for just 1 sec. Let's give it a sec. We are champions.